Here's how to make super crunchy and delicious scallion pancakes. Flaky, crispy, and super delicious. Starting off, I'll be using a cup of flour, salt, and then I'll be adding in roughly half a cup of water. Mix it around. The amount of water that you'll need will vary quite a bit depending how humid your environment is. Let the dough cool down for a bit, then go in with your hands and start kneading. Knead for about 2 to 3 minutes, then let the dough rest for roughly 15 minutes. So the technique to get those crispy separated layers are very similar to other techniques found in French croissants or South Asian parathas. That fat helps creating those separated layers and that super flaky and crispy texture. So for Chinese Tong we'll be using a type of roux. Throw in 3 tablespoons of oil and set it on medium heat. Add in 2 tablespoons of wheat flour and mix it around. And you'll want the roux to get to a rough light brown color like this. We'll then be adding half a teaspoon of 5-spice powder, a pinch of salt, and a bit of black pepper. Let the mixture cool down completely before we use it. I'll be taking our dough, dusting it with flour on both sides, and then rolling it out. We'll be then spreading on the roux mixture. Make sure to leave just roughly a little bit of space on the outer ridges, making handling it a little bit easier. Then we'll be throwing on a generous amount of spring onions. Be rolling from the one side, like this, all the way to the end. Then we'll be twirling it like this. Then flattening it with the rolling pin. So you get a nice flat pancake. Preheat your pan to roughly medium to medium high. Then add in a generous amount of oil. The amount of oil is basically the equivalent of a mini shallow fry. Add in the pancake. Then once you place your pancake in, turn it down to low heat. Now to avoid the oil splattering on you, tilt the pan to the side to let the oil gather and flip it. When both sides are nice and crunchy to this texture, then you know it's ready. Lastly, I just like to sprinkle a bit of flaky salt on top. And here we have it, super flaky and crispy.